Man, Donkey didn't say shit this year. Bunch of bitches. Hey people, Mark here. The past week or last week or the week before, whenever I get this edited, I streamed Summer Game Fest and, might I say, met some fine individuals. Darth Bobby, true GigaChad, true GigaChad. Gave me some money for some reason. What the fuck? My first dono ever. Thank you, my man. Thank you. But more importantly, we saw a shit ton of games, a metric dick load, and unusually, a good amount of them seemed worth checking out. And hey, while you're here, this video took a lot of time and effort, and this script is 14 pages long. Throw us a bone, give us a like and a sub, will ya? From a life sim town builder to a Rick and Morty gun game, we really saw quite a few games. First off, State of Play. Aw, Sony came out a swinging this year. They kicked it off with Resi 4 Remake. What the fuck? Resi 2 Remake is my favorite survival horror game ever. I'm in the middle of playing through every Resident Evil, and everyone says this is the one to shit your britches over, so yeah, I'm excited. By the way, I'm gonna start that over. I'm starting over Resi 0, because I've got a shitty video up, and then I played some, and the videos got corrupted. I'm starting over, okay? Starting this Tuesday, I'm going to start playing every single Resident Evil ever in order. Okay, anyway, Stray looks as charming as ever. We have some more context. Looks like the robots will be very fucking scared of the cat. Looks like a 3D version of Inside, or like Little Nightmares or something. Then they had to go and wet my balls with Final Fantasy 16. Oh, baby, this looks good. Graphics significantly juiced since last time we saw it. I've watched this trailer a million times. The music is fucking amazing, thank you. The gameplay looks fast and DMC-ish, like Final Fantasy 15 combat, but with more control. Looks to be more combo-based. The setting is right up my asshole. I'm already sold on this game. I love it. Please just give it to me so I can cry like a bitch on stream at the end already. No! My only complaint would be that there's just not enough cute boys. This is the team behind 14, and you expect to tell me there won't be any muscly male midriffs? Come on. Next up was Otk Game Festival.
What's up, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmund.
There it is. Pretty solid show for first-timers. They leaned pretty hard on the fact that they are streamers, but you know, why wouldn't they? It's their main selling point. They are the brand. Plus, I'm an Asmund Gold sub. Twitch Prime. I also like Soda Poppin', and Rich looks very handsome. I think his mom let him dress himself too. But they also had some solid-looking games. Briss has some cool smashy. Holdfast has always interested me. Gory looks pretty cool. You play as a fucking murder cat. Ages of Kataria was an interesting one. You build a village, and over time, all the named NPCs, they get stories, they go on adventures, have, like, families, and then they fucking die. The show stealer for me was Choo Choo Charles. I love these Markiplier 3 scary games ass games. It'll probably be a good couple hours or couple days worth of fun, but it'll make a good Markiplier Let's Play. Or mine, if you want to be a real chap. Why am I doing this British thing today? Summer Game Fest started properly the next day. Jeff looked very handsome. I thought this was a pretty good showcase, but some people apparently disagreed for some reason. Look, every game show doesn't have to be fucking blockbuster. There are good indie games. For one, Goat is back. This is my entire childhood, I guess. Routine looks fucking terrifying, and then Springtrap shows up at the end. The Last of Us is getting remade, but it looks the fucking same as the original game, who cares? Layers of Fear, that shit-ass horror game, is coming and actually doesn't look bad, somehow. Nightingale was interesting. It's like a survival thing with a fantasy story of trying to fix this portal. Kinda reminded me of Void Train. There were some cool enemy designs. The game looks good. We'll have to wait and see, though. Fort Solace is a game where Higgs Death Stranding is friends with Arthur Morgan in space. Witchfire is like Warhammer Rat Wave without the rats. It's got some cool shooty bang bang and magic, though. Devolver's showcase wore at my patience more than usual, and they showed even fewer games than usual, too. I think only 4 games. All the ones they did show were actually pretty good looking, though, especially Cult of the Lamb. It's a cute game where you play as his little lamb, and he force chokes dissenters and forces Peppa Pig to do blood sacrifices. Looks good, probably plays good. Gonna get this on Switch, so I have a reason to wipe off the 2 years of dust on it. Donkey's gonna love this one. Plucky Squire. This actually looks really cool. You can like leave the paper and go into 3D. Looks like you can go into the logos and fight aliens and shit. Another thing worth getting on Switch. Only thing really of note to me at Tribeca was Plaguetale 2. You don't really gotta sell me on that one. Plaguetale 1 had me at Rat Wave. No, not this Rat Wave. This Rat Wave, where you fight the Rat Pope. Now, We're gonna split the Rat Sea. I love the first game. I'm excited to see where they take the two main characters. Hope it holds up. The Xbox show. I got tricked by a hoax into thinking this would be fucking insane, but it was still pretty good. Even though they spent 5 minutes of it talking about fucking Forza in my Summer Game Fest. Redfall looks better than expected, just hope it's more of its own thing than trying to copy Left 4 Dead. We saw where that got Back 4 Blood. Ooh. High on life, you got a Morty gun.
You realize we're gonna have to take out the entire alien drug cartel.
You got a chakra attack gun.
Hey, why are you squeezing me so tight? How about a little dinner first and some bubble bath maybe first? Look at us, blasting away. That's a cleanse. It cleans your bowels and your soul. Your soul come out your bowels, which in turn come out your ass, Cheryl.
Scorn we saw a lot. It's like a mix of Doom and Hellblade. This shit looks gross, but actually kinda interesting. There's apparently no dialogue because all the creatures here want to remain as creepy as possible. Flintlock Dawn of Justice actually looks pretty cool. You play as this weird steampunk hatchet lady with a magic fox that does some Atreus magic. The skills you can get look cool, the bosses look cool. Kinda reminds me of an amped up Greedfall in aesthetic, which Greedfall 2 is noticeably absent among a fuckload of other Focus Interactive games. Minecraft actually looks good for a non-Minecraft Minecraft game. Grounded came out. This game is cool. I beat everything that came out during early access, so this expanded story should be good. Benedict Fox is like Ori, but less smooth and Lovecraftian horror. Very interesting. Diablo 4 looks alright, but after Blizzard fucked up Warcraft 3 Reforged, WoW Classic, Battle for Azeroth, Shadowlands, Diablo 3, Diablo Immortal, Overwatch 2, and did a bunch of sex crimes and negligence, I can't say I'm be picking this one up. Is it wrong to say the Necromancer's hot? Because it's a guy, I think. I like him dead. Ravenlock is a very unique looking game with a cool art style, very interesting character design, probably at least a B on that alone. I don't know about the basic looking Zelda combat, but it looks like there's some kind of magic element to it as well. Last year at Summer Game Fest, Hideo showed up, brought up 9/11, did not elaborate, and left. This year he skipped a few steps and just showed up and left.
Thank you, Kojima-san.
They ended the showcase with an extended look at Starfield, which I'm happy to say looks okay.
The eye watches, and the stranger conceals but me. I lie, archivist. I am the throat of delusion incarnate.
I was gonna put 1,000 hours in anyway, as per custom with a Bethesda game. But hey, I'll have fun this time. The shooting looks kinda stilted, but I'm gonna chalk that one up to him playing on easy mode.
What?
You suck.
They've kept the settlement system, thank God. I thought they were gonna go the way of the 343 and take out every good thing just because they got too much criticism on the bad things. Let's hope it just works this time, am I right or am I right? But no, this game looks pretty good, all things considered. The map promises to be fucking gigamongous, not sure how deep it'll be, or how condensed the actual content will be, but according to Todd, who never lies or embellishes, you will be able to land on any part of the entire planet, and indeed every planet in the solar system, and every solar system in this galaxy you see here. Which, if it's not procedurally generated, there's going to be a lot of empty space, or they've been working on this far longer and harder than I give them credit for. I lean towards the former. The PC Gaming Show. My patience was worn thin, so thankfully they didn't continue last year's antics, but they did still open their yaps at some points, and it wasn't even to interview developers. Like, that's fine. I just never took to this budget Jeff Keighley. Solstice. You play, I guess, as this demon hunter with a ghost girlfriend with a Final Fantasy-ass weapon, and you can transform into Melina. Once Human is a third-person boss fight game. The Altars is a game where you live in a big wheel with a bunch of altars of yourself who giggle at each other when one of you dies. Standard stuff. War Tales is a group RPG, a la fantasy version of Wasteland, looks like. Decarnation is a spooky one. Interesting visuals, almost Junji Ito-ish. System Shock is getting a remake. Looks pretty good. System Shock was always one of those games that you never played but always saw the cover art of it everywhere. Falling Frontier is, I think, a procedurally generated space RTS. Think maybe Stellaris, I'm not sure. I've heard interesting ideas but no gameplay, so we'll have to wait and see. Nivalis looks really good. Ever since Closing Shift, I've been looking for a game to let loose my urge to make coffee in, so why not do it with some cyberpunk flair? Although it does seem like there's more going on here than just a cyberpunk cafe sim. I'll see for myself when it comes out. I'm not sure if Demon's School looks good or if it's just my love for small town horror type stories like Stranger Things, but the creatures in this are very cool looking to me. Gloomwood, a retro style Resident Evil type game with some Soulsborne-y combat. Looks good. Norland is another game where you make a kingdom and your people get murdered and shit, but unlike Guitaria, this one encourages you to be a blood-soaked tyrant. I might lean towards this one. Icarus looks like a somewhat interesting survival game. That's pretty much it. There were other games. Really good year in my opinion, even if Xbox blueballed me about Fable for the 8th time. Halo the Endless still has no news. Atomic Heart is still one of my most anticipated, but I'm pretty sure the devs are stationed in Ukraine, so rip that game and hopefully not rip those people. Nothing on Crimson Desert. Nothing on Greedfall 2, nothing on Avowed. God of War Ragnarok has shown enough not to be shown, but still good year for gaming, I think. I'll be streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Join me for Dark Souls, Resident Evil, and other such things such as Final Fantasy XIV, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace. God damn, this took a while to record and edit, and holy fuck.